Hi everyone, this is Boris. Welcome to another episode of Sketchman Draw. So it's been a while since I've looked at some comic books, and I've been reading a lot of comic books, so I have a lot of videos coming up. Um, Today I want to talk about Danger Girl. This is the Ultimate Collection. There's even an introduction by Bruce Campbell, and it's a Wildstone book, right? So again, I am not like I didn't grow up in the US, so I don't know about the history, but I do know that I think Wildstorm was created by Jim Lee and he sold it, and that's what I know from listening to other podcasts and stuff. Um, this is Danger Girl is created by J Scott Campbell and Andy Hartnell, sorry, and I have to be honest. Like, okay, let me open and just start on it, but I'll just talk through it. So I bought this from the used bookstore, Dasa in Bangkok. Again, shout out to Dasa. They should have. I mean, again, I know it's not their goal, but they should have more comics. I think every bookstore should have comics. At least that's my dream in Bangkok, at least. Um, I have to be honest that in the beginning when I looked at the Scott Campbell's art, I liked the anatomy is a really great figure drawer and very stylish, very stylized. But I wasn't really like a fan of his girls' faces because they all had this kind of like this doll like nose up. I don't know what you call it, but and then and then I read the story, and it totally fits with the story, and it's fun. I love '90s action movies. I love '80s and '90s action movies. I'm 86. I was born in '86, and I actually a big part of why I was interested in learning English was because I was watching Cartoon Network for cartoons and Hollywood movies, right? So in when I was growing up in India, and he's really great. Like the um, great set pieces, a lot of characters that you would expect, but then there was never a moment when I was maybe just I'm just not smart enough. I was There was never a moment when I was like, oh, I know what's going to happen. I mean, um, there are some really great choreographed fight scenes, and actually, I'm just in the process of self-publishing a book called Counting Sheep, and it's a comic that I drew a long time ago. And I was like editing it, and I just realized like how really bad I am at like portraying fight scenes. Like I go in very tight on movements, and so like sometimes like the you don't really get the geography of the fight scenes. Um, so this was amazing. Like there wasn't a moment when, well, I would say there was a moment, but um, I really love the feel of it. I like the rhythm. It's really great. Like I don't have any complaints. The I know that now the coloring. I don't really like most of the colorings in comic books because I really like that flat kind of vivid colors and that's what makes comics for me in a way. Um, So this like kind of I believe it must be digital coloring at this point. And so again to kind of look at the credits, um, drawings and story, and so of course by J. Scott Campbell. We in inks we have Alex Gardner, Richard Friend, Sandra Hope, Scott Williams, Tom McQueenie, Tim Townsend, Art Tybert. On colors, Guy Major, Justin Ponsor, Ben Digmaliv, Joe Chodo, Martin Jimenez, David Barron. Um, I'm I'm mostly like an artist fan. I'm not even like I wouldn't even say like I'm a comic book fan. I mean, I am mostly like a comic book art fan, if that makes any sense. Like I do follow comic book artists more than actual runs of comic books. First of all, because I didn't grow up in the U.S., so I didn't. So the the seed of like getting like comic books wasn't actually put in me in a way. That sounds dirtier than I thought, but that I meant it. But um, and yeah, it's fun and exciting. It's very, again, like I said, it's very cliche, but still has like like a really great momentum. And this whole book has a feeling of like watching a movie, and a really, I mean, a very enjoyable movie. Like here, like this is really amazing. Like I really love when like the hands are so expressive and they play into um, what you can like they can portray what the character is going through at that moment. And of course, the bad guys are Nazis, and they're in search of an armor. I mean, it's. I mean, I don't. I really want you to read it, because if you really love action movies like I do from the '90s, you really enjoy this. And this was amazing. Like, there's this moment when I don't know if I can find it, but I think I already went past it. Um, like there is a fetishization of the human body, like in like, and I think the inks also help a lot, but it's like amazing. I'm trying to find that. Like you have like muscular dudes fighting shirtless, like yeah, I don't think I'm going to find it. So there's this moment when this character called Zero, who's like has a mysterious relationship with Danger Girl, just does this stance of like ready to fight, and the way he draws like this area, like it's just so like it's so interesting. Like one of the things that I makes me excites me about comic book art, or I mean, at least I would say like it's because I draw comic books, of course, and I love drawing comic book style art. And there's this weird feeling when you look at an art, and yes, you can enjoy it as a fan, but you also enjoy it as an artist, because you know that drawing that specific part or specific panel, you you sort of like the joy or the fun just comes out of it, and and it's almost like the artist shares it with you, and when like that, and that's the kind of like art that I want to make, and I hope that I will make. So yeah, and at the end we have some like cover gallery, and yeah, so I really recommend it. J Scott Campbell. Um, I will. I'm really catching up, right? Like, I will really check out his other work. And again, like the stuff like this, like this. I mean, of course, it's impossible, but if you just limit yourself to reality in drawing, like there's no point in drawing. Like so, in like the point of drawing is actually to be able to make something real that can't be real, right? Like so, do something. It's like unreal realism in a way, and comics are the best version of that, at least comics illustration. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that, and you can leave your comments, and if you have any recommendations on J Scott Campbell's comic book, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I hope you like this video, and I like to see if I can cover more comics with J Scott Campbell, and I have definitely other videos on comics coming up. Thank you for watching. This is Boris for Sketchman Draws, signing off.